Sai Ram, and thank you for having me here in New Zealand. It's been a pleasure and privilege to spend time with all of you here. New Zealand is a wonderful country and very spiritual in its background, and the experiences that I've had here have surpassed all my expectations. With regards to my background and how I came to be in contact with Sai Baba, I was a young child following my mother around all over the place. To me, my mother represented spirituality, and my mother's mother and great-grandmother, all of them, they formed my spiritual understanding before I came into contact with Sai Baba. Sai Baba, or Swami as I affectionately call him, was known to me as God when my mother presented him to me as such. When she pointed out a picture in the house, and she said, "This is God and you can pray to Him and He will come to you to help you whenever you need Him. You pray to Him." She didn't call and tell me to call her, nor did she say call my father, but she said call Him and He'll come to you. This has always stood me in good stead, because whenever I had any need, I knew that I could contact Swami and he would come to my assistance. However, as I grew up and grew more in the relationship with Swami, then my understanding of spirituality and my understanding of Swami and his teachings really impacted my life. I grew from a small beginning to being able to come in contact with him and to enjoy the experience of spending time with God. So as before, as a child, we used to go to a temple or a place of worship, and that was also spending time with God, but I didn't know that it was actually fun to spend time with God. I used to think of it more as a ritual, or more as a chore, or an exercise of going there in order to wait so that you would get some prasad at the end. As a child, I would always be looking forward to some prasad or some kind of sweet or candy or something, and that was good enough of an enticement to spend time with God. Later on, as I came to know Swami and enjoyed his company, then I knew what it really means to spend time with God. It's a lot of fun, a lot of deep understanding, and a rich experience, and a relationship that encompasses all aspects of my life. I do give credit to my great-grandmother, who was one of my early teachers. She used to spend time with me, and I would lie down on her lap and listen to stories of Krishna. She would tell a lot of stories while she did her work, and I was very intent in listening to her stories. I fondly remember her, for she had an extraordinary experience in her life. At 19 years old, she lost her husband, and since that point in her life, till she passed away at around 86 years old, she had to live a life of solitude, shaving her head and wearing a white sari for the rest of her life, living in the background in the house, never to come in front of anybody. Under such circumstances, she never expressed even one time, anything to say that she was upset or hurt or feeling bad about her condition. She never blamed God or anyone else. She always prayed to God, and she always told me a story. One day, however, she said, "I have finished telling you all the stories that I know." And I distinctly remember telling her, "It's okay, Grandma, please start all over again, for I'd love to hear your stories many times." Being able to hear the glory and the name of God from an early age allowed me to have a rich experience even before coming to know Swami. I credit my father and my sister for teaching me about music, and especially devotional music. Being able to sing the name of God allowed me as a young child to not just sing, but to experience that which I was singing. And later on in my life, I realized, after coming to see Swami, I realized how much value that has in enriching my own life and that of others. For by His grace, I have been able to sing songs on my own and come up with a way to express my feelings for Swami and for the divine force within me and within all of us. And these have been a special treat. For every time I sing, I can remember the experiences that I had with Swami. So it is my family and my ancestors who have given me this opportunity to spend time with Swami and to know Him and know about Him and to be able to learn about Him during His time here on earth, and for which I am extremely, extremely grateful.